Hello, I think I'm online. It's changed. I can never keep up with Facebook. Welcome. My name is Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery. I'm here tonight, having just finished my webinar, which was originally called Clear the Fear, but now I have to call something else. And for tonight only, it was called the Power Hour. Anyway, why am I telling you this? Awesome set of people who joined tonight, and I want to say a big thank you to them for making it, a good session. I got some good feedback as always. But one of the conversations I had at the end of this was to do with loving kindness. And I was talking specifically about a conversation I had earlier with my very good friend, Caroline Mitchell, the Dragon Lady. We're sort of buddying up at the moment and keeping ourselves motivated and on track. And I happened to mention to her that, still struggling with impatience. It's been with me for a long time. And she talked to me about doing some mindfulness. Fabulous, I said. And I don't know whether you've done mindfulness. I have not learnt it, but I understand what it is. And the idea is that you don't think, you don't create things in your head, you just be. And actually, as part of that session, I came out with the idea that actually it's not impatience, it's frustration. Okay, right then, something else to work on. And then as I was talking about that tonight with the people on the call, I happened to mention that years ago I went to a meditation group that was run by a Buddhist monk, lovely, lovely man. And he happened to say they only ever did two types of meditation. Didn't think I would last because my impatient gene is a bit of a struggle. So, but I persevered and actually I loved it. Really, really enjoyed it. And I think the one that I wanted to share with you tonight is the loving kindness one. So what's that about? Basically, what you do is you focus on your breathing as you do with all good meditation and mindfulness techniques. Breathing in, breathing out. And whatever speed your breath is fine. It's about being with where you are right now. And then imagining, if you like, in a mirror, if that helps, but in your mind's eye, 4 people and a place. And these 4 people are really important. The first person that you imagine is somebody who you love. And it's somebody who it's not a sexual love, it's just you love them for who they are. So it might be a friend. Hey, let's be creative. It could be a pet, whatever works for you. But the idea is that you get in touch with how much you love them and where you feel it in your body, really feeling that love. And for some people, they'll feel it in their heads. For some, they'll feel it in their hearts, and some, they'll feel it in their gut. Doesn't matter. Just get a sense of that love. And this is important to the rest of the meditation. And you imagine somehow that you're connected to them. So this love is passing from you to them. Then what you do is you imagine somebody who you sort of loosely know, or you recognise around, but you don't know them well. So your postman, dustman, somebody in the local shop, somebody you meet when you're travelling to work, whatever. Somebody you don't really know, and you imagine loving them. Now, again, this is just love in its purest form. Loving them for being a human being, loving them for what they do. It doesn't matter, just that you love them. And then you imagine somebody that you're being challenged by in your daily life. Doesn't matter. Remember, this is just between you and you. And if you could get in touch with that love that you felt for your friend, notice where that is and imagine sending them love, this person that you're struggling with. Now, this can be a bit challenging, I understand that, and that's why it's even more important to do it. But this idea of sending them love, just somehow changes the energy between you both. And you can imagine, if not to them, what if you could imagine their higher self or their inner self, the them that's not really all their behavior, their nonsense, whatever, but the core of who they really are, their essence. Could you send them love? And then what you do, and this can be equally as hard, the fourth person is you. Yes, you. I know some of you out there do not love yourselves. You might like yourself, but you may not love yourself. Or if you do love yourself, you may not like yourself. Who knows? So I want you to imagine, in whatever way you can imagine, sending love to you. Because you're awesome. Without you, there is no you. So loving yourself is a really important thing to do. It's not about narcissistic love or being selfish. It's about recognizing your value, who you are, what you bring to you and those around you, because you do. And you just imagine passing that love from you to them, using wherever that love was for your friend or whoever it was that you loved, using the same process. And this is where the Buddhists then take it, that you could imagine sending love to the world. But you can't go from where you are now to the world. But what you can do is sending love to the room that you're in. Maybe your home, loving your home for keeping you safe. Maybe spreading that out into your neighborhood. Now, one of the things that might make this easier for you is using a color. I very often find, even if you can't see the color, you can imagine the color, or you can say the color in your mind's eye. And you can just imagine that just growing and expanding over your town, over your county, over your country, over your part of the world, and before eventually around the whole world. And at the end of that, you just sit quietly. Now, I think he used to say being 5 minutes with each. So it's about a half an hour's meditation. And I'm sure if you look online, you'll find one that's similar. But how is that an emotional hack for you? Because love heals. Love is something that can, pure love, can really make a difference to all the negative feelings that you've got around yourself, around others. Recognizing that the value people bring in your life makes you more appreciative of what you've got around you, grateful for everything that people are doing. And of course, particularly at this time in coronavirus, there's lots of people working flat out, trying to make sure that we have got all the services we need, all the food that we need. What a beautiful meditation to do. In fact, I may even record my own version, so do watch this space. So this emotional hack is about love. Love for you, love for those around you, love for the world. I do hope that's useful for you. Any questions, please do drop that in the box below. I'm happy to answer questions. And I think the other thing to just say is that, sometimes when you're listening to this, something might come to you that you need to work through. I do offer free 30-minute calls with anybody who has something they just want to talk through and just see whether it's something they want to do more of. Because I'm offering one-to-one sessions and holding the price for my 6-week sessions where you can clear all manner of different things. My name is Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery, bringing you the emotional hacks to help you through life. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye-bye.